Good evening, everyone. I hope you are doing great. Okay, my name is Aminata, and tonight's class, I'm going to show you how to maximize your income, even with a small capital. Because since 2021 up to last year, we were all trading the spot way. So the spot trading is one-way trading, meaning you are trading and expect if the market is going up, you make the profit. So if the market go against you, trading is one way up. You want to make profit up. So if the market go down, you will be in what we call the floating loss. So you have to wait for the market to go back for you to get your money and your profit back. So I think all of you have seen that if customers were complaining and they were wasting time in the market, so they introduced the future trading. So friends, the future trading, you can maximize your money. Sorry for that. You can maximize your profit. Because in the future, we can trade in the two directions. When the market is uptrend and when it's downtrend. So, what are the difference of the direction? The uptrend, if the market is going up, you long it by trading the long. But if it's going down, you short it by selling. So the buy that you buy is called a sell. That's why on your screen you will see short sell, not buy. And the up one, which you will see buy long, which means they are new buy. Their new buy is the buy long, and here their new buy is the short sell. I hope the message is home. I want you to get it clear. If the message is home, drop me one in the chat. If the message is home, raise your hand or give a heart or drop me one in the chat. Okay. We are not much, it's not a problem. Even though we are only two, we shall always keep on learning. Okay, so let's go. So here, as I said, you short the market or you long it. So it means if the coin is going up and you predict that it will go up, if it's going in your direction, you make the profit. If you see that that same coin is dropping, in the next entry, you can enter it and short it. Okay? So sometimes we share results, and you will see some people say, I'm using $10. I'm using $15, only $15 capital. It means the person is using both the first buy amount and the margin call, everything $15 or $10. Okay? So before you come in a journey with us, before you travel with us in this future trading, you need, first option, you need to rebind your API binding if you already have your activated robot. But if you are a new trader and you newly get your robot, then you do the normal API binding by including the option of the future. Okay, we have some videos on it on our YouTube channel. My personal YouTube channel is called Aminata Crypto World. So friends, this is what you're supposed to do. After, it means you have to activate your future account on your exchange. That one also, we have made a video for you. Then you do the API binding. So in the activation, you pick what we call the position mode, you pick multi-mode, and the other side you pick hedge mode. Okay? Then you confirm it. And also, you need to leave your coins on cross, not isolate. Leave them on cross in your exchange. I hope the message is clear. Because isolate will make you be liquidated fastly. Isolate. Don't isolate the coin. Put it on cross. I'm saying it because of my experience. Okay. Since I'm trading my coins in the future, since on the 19th of June, I have liquidated only once, which is $25. And it's not because my coin is on the cross, it's because there were no extra funds in my exchange and I got liquidated with that coin I bought the $25. So leave your trades on cross. Okay? Because isolate is when I isolate the coin means only that coin. Only that coin. If something wants to happen, may it happen on only that coin. So even though you have extra funds in your exchange and you are trading the other coin, it means you are telling Binance, if this one go against you, may he liquidate only this. So if there's no any other option, he will liquidate you. But if you put the cross and you have extra funds, it will be taking the money from your cross margin money that you put. So it means that funds that you have in your future is like an insurance for you to be avoid liquidated. Okay? So let's go. We have made video on it, my leader. All the questions that you are asking, the videos are on YouTube channel. You go there, Crypto Ambassador on my channel, you get it. If you set your future trading, it is normally the default setting is on cross. If you want to know whether it's on isolate or cross, you go on your coin in your future exchange, in your future account. Look on the coin up there at your left corner. You will see either isolate or cross. I hope the message is clear. Okay, so let's go. So allow me to share my screen. If they send signals, I will be explaining it repeatedly up to next week. Then next week we start on how to pick the signal. If the signal is sent, let's say, for example, you have $10. Somebody asked me the question in the afternoon, so I'm going to set it. $10 means you don't suppose to have only $10. You need to have $20 and leave the $10 in your exchange without touching it. I hope the message is home. So that $10 will secure your trade. Okay. I want to use $10 to trade, then I need to have $20 in my future, then I take $10 to trade. Each coin, $10. Each coin, $10. Then I'll be compounding my money. If I don't compound, I will remain at the class 1. I will not move forward. Okay? So I will show you one example before I continue here on my results. Today, I used $10 to trade 3 times. But even the 3 times, you see, link, it is $10 that I put. Both margin call and first buy amount, everything $10. WLD, everything $10. WLD, everything $10. Are you seeing the 3 signals? And these 3 signals, these 3 coins that sold, I didn't wait for it to hit the 1%. It was on one way, and I sold it. I sold it fast because I wanted to use the money to go and try another coin. So that's why you are seeing 35 cents. If to say I leave it to hit that 1%, I will have made $1 here on each. Is that clear? Is the message home? So if I leave it to that $1, 1%, it means $1, $1. I will make $3 on my $10. Okay, now let's go. Something is disturbing me in my eyes. So friends, If the signal is sent, for example, here, let's go in my group and see. I send this signal. When I send the signal, I always say long or short. So let's say here, I send this signal today and I said short. You see it, I said short. So I simplify it short because if I want to come and type WLD slash ta slash short, the coin will go and leave me. That's why I usually take the screenshot so that you will see the name of the coin and you understand that I said short it for 1%. So for example, this, you come on your royal queue if you want to use the $10 to trade. Please follow it closely. I come on contract. Before I come and trade the future, I make sure I type here strategy. Then I come here on the future. I come here, tap on this thing or the funnel, this funnel here. And I tap on it, then I will see here spot future. So if I want to my spot points, I come to it. If I want to future, I come here, then I confirm. Now let's go. Let's move to the daily. So you see, guys, my points that you are seeing here, ALX is 125%, but not 125%. That is the virtual floating loans that I'm getting. The coin is not 125%, 121%, no. So you see here, it's showing 120%, but I'm not liquidated. My coin is still there since how many days? Almost 8 days. Why am I not liquidated? Because I have the funds, extra fund in my exchange that is showing here in the future account. So this money that you are seeing here, in the money it was 185. But because my funds are dipping down, Binance is taking from it like gas fees, like the guarantee. So if my coin started going up in my direction, Binance will put the money back for me. But if here is zero, it means they will sell the coin and take their money. Let me see whether the message is home. Is the message home, please? Is the message home? Drop me one in the chat if it is home. Please, can you contribute? I'm asking questions. Can you reply? Can you contribute? If you don't get it, you say no, then I reply. I repeat. I said, drop me one in the chat. Leader Maria, how many times will I explain this? I am explaining in the clear way for you guys to understand. I will repeat it for once and the last time. This 190% that you are seeing here negative is not 190%. When I tap on it, if you want to see the real negative, the real floating loss that I have, you come and type here, close. Then you tap on it, then you tap on market price. When you tap on market price, you see that it is not 125, but my negative is floating loss 5%. Are you seeing it? Very simple. Floating loss 5%. The same way, if I want to know the profit, if my coin is in green, the profit that I'm getting on the coin, I come here, it will show me the estimate profit here. It will show me the profit here. Is the message home, please? Is the message home? Okay, great. Now let's continue. Let's continue. Okay, so why is it showing me 120? It's showing me 120 because my leverage is times 10. My leverage on my coin is times 10. What is it? I'm not saying the leverage. Why am I not saying the leverage? My leverage on the coin is times 10. Sorry, it's times 20. I put times 20 because I want to try and see whether I will get liquidated. So you see, this capital that you are seeing here, It's not $565. No, it is divided into 20. The money that the robot will be showing you here, guys, is divided by the number of leverage that you put. So if your leverage is 10, then this money is divided into 10. So the answer that you will get from that calculation is what is the money, the amount here. So 565 divided by 20. When I go on my calculator, 565 divided by 20. You see, the amount of money on the coin is $28. Is that clear for you? Is the message on? The real amount of the money is $28. But in the virtual way, it is showing 565. So it means my $28 is multiplied times 20 times. Is that clear for you? Please, before I continue, because many of you are confused in the calculation. Is that clear for you? Now let's go. So I can apply $10 here to trade and make $1 on each $10. That is another good strategy also. So if I have $10, it means I'm supposed to have in total $20 in my future account. I must make sure some extra fund is in there, like gas fees, that I will not touch, like 50 or 60% of my capital, my total capital. So here, I come here on future. I tap on future. This is another way to make money. When I tap on future, don't trade those pump and dump points. No. Last time somebody asked me the question, so does it mean that we trade the dump and pump point, pump and dump point? I said yes, because those volatile coins, those good coins are not good to trade. But the question that I gave, the answer was wrong. If you want to make the money, without being aggressive, consistently, don't go for those pump and dump coins. Those top things, I think they are too much manipulated in the market. But those coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, the same coins that we were trading in the spot, that we are trading in the spot, we have to trade the same coins in the future. I hope the message is home. Okay, so for example here, I look for WLD. Let's say WLD, I want to trade it. WLD is 0.91, okay? When I tap on it, let's say it's going up, and it's really going up because the crossing over one, the bullish candle has appeared, okay? And here the crossing has happened, but it has already happened, so it's not good to trade. It's good when it was happening here in the 15 minutes. So here it's risky to trade the up or the long one. We just leave it and see whether it will drop or it will go up properly. So if the signal is sent and it says long, then it means, as you are seeing it like this, it is on the position of long, meaning you are longing the market. You are longing the market. If you want to short it, meaning if the coin is falling down, may it sell for you in your favor, then you are shorting the market. So the new buy, those message of the new buy, you will see it will be showing you sell short. Sell short. But if it is long, it will show you buy long. So in the short direction, if the coin buy, the message will be short sell. If it is long, it will show you buy long. But if it sell for you, it will show you close long. Close. If it's long, it will write long. If it is short, close short. I hope the message is short. So now, let's assume I have $20 in my future account. People are making money with $20 by compounding it. I have $20 in my future account, and I want to trade. Don't go for those signals that they are putting in the group there, because on 9 signals, maybe 5 can sell for you. The remaining 6 or 7 can go against you. Why? Because when they put the signal, the person will put, that is what I noticed. Maybe the person who put the signal will make sure to buy it. When the person buy it, the signal is saying, if you see after 3 minutes, don't buy. Maybe before he buy finish, and come and type that message for you to see, or he will type it to give it to his personal group and put it in the telegram. Your upline will see it. Come and give it there in the group. You see it. It will be late. 3 times they send a signal like that. I just saw it as he dropped it when I entered. Before I even come out, he typed in the group there that the signal was sold. You see? And me, it means it was late for me. So people, you have to go for your signals, or you ask in our group, we said, or if you see a signal, simple ask, can I enter now? Is it good to enter? Is it late or not? Don't go and enter blindly. That is another try to avoid, or another trap to avoid, to be in certain laws. Okay, so now let's go. So let's say I have $10. It is doable. My $10, it means the total amount that I have, it is $20, but I divide into two, $10, because it is more. If I have $100, the maximum amount that I must use must be $70. That is my experience. Don't go and expose the $100 in first buy amount and both margin call. No. Your margin calls plus the first buy amount, it must take you maximum $70 and leave the 130 in your exchange. So that if the coin is going against you, Binance will be taken from that 130. I hope the message is at home. So let's say I have the $10 that I want to use to trade. I come on trade settings. When I come on trade settings, I go for my strategy. My strategy is 50 or whatever it is, I tap on it. Okay, then I choose my strategy. I can choose like $60 strategy. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to use the $60. The leader who asked me the question in the afternoon when the network was not doing good, you see the answer? It doesn't mean you are going to use $60. I just say choose a strategy for you to use it and edit it. Now I pick the 60. When I pick the 60, it is showing me that for me to get $5 as first buy amount, I need to have 6 pieces of WXG, which will give me $5.50. Remember, in Binance, the minimum amount is $5. So now I'm going to use $10 to trade. So I'll make my first buy amount $5. Remember, the first buy amount you can use minimum $5, but the remaining amount you can even use $1 to make the margin cost. That doesn't say that all the amount must be minimum 5. No, it is the first buy amount. So as my money is $10, I made first buy amount 5. This is $5.50. So I can reduce this to get the 5. I can make it 5.5. Okay, or 5.9. 5.9. Okay, it's not showing me 5.9. Then I can say 5.8. Sorry, 5.8. You see? So here, when I put 6, it is showing me 5 pieces. Remember, the price, the amount of money that you see here will depend on the movement of the market. If the coin is dropping down, you will see that the amount of money will reduce, meaning the coin is cheap. If the coin is pumping, the amount of money will increase, meaning the coin is high going up and it's becoming expensive. So let's say 6 pieces of the WLD is $10. So if you see that is more than $10, you have to do your calculation for it to show you $5 here. Or you add extra 50 cents or 60 cents on the $5. So now 6 pieces is giving me $5.50. Then I come down here. I will not change the margin configuration, neither the margin call limit. So if I buy the coin $5 first buy amount, the remaining $5, I can do 1 margin call or 2 margin calls. 2 margin calls means $5, $2.5 times 2. Okay, so it's up to you. You can do 1 margin call or 2 margin calls. So this what I'm doing here is capital of $10. So now, mind you, here is 6. 6 is giving you 5. 5.5. You see here, if you multiply your leverage, wait, I will do like this. If you multiply your leverage, ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call the leverage. Here is 5. So if you multiply this place times 2, then you must double here times 2. I hope the message is wrong. If here you put times 10, then for you to get the correct profit, according to your thinking, you have to multiply this part also the same way like here. So 5, this is 6. So if I want 10 leverage, it means I am telling the robot that anytime it make me make 1%, here I will put 1%. Don't go beyond 1%, 1%. So dear robot, if you give me 1%, I want my 1% to be multiplied by 10, which is 10%. Don't worry, don't panic. No worries, you will not be liquidated because remember you put the extra $10, the equivalent of your $10 capital in your exchange. You see? So if I put here times 10, then I must multiply this 6 times 10. The message is home, I care. It's home, I hope, sorry. So if I put 10, then 6 times 10, you see, once you multiply the leverage, they are telling you that when your leverage is set higher than 1x, it means the risk of liquidation increases. That's why they say you have to manage your money. Sorry. 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 Friends, the higher leverage you put, the small amount of money you have to expose. In the beginning, we were all liquidated because we didn't understand it. Now I understood it well. If your leverage is 1 time, then you can put your first buy amount 20 or 30. But if you multiply your leverage, then you have to reduce that money that you are using to put in the trade. It's not by putting plenty money, because in this picture, you make money when the coins are falling down. So you have to manage small money in case of if you lose, may you not lose everything. And you make the profit. If on 10 signals, 10 points, you win 8 or 5 and you lose 5, that 5 is still there for you as profit. Okay? So here, because I'm using $10 maximum of both settings and first buy amount, then I can allow myself to put the X times 10. So it means that's $10. If I make 1%, it will be 0.10. Okay? 0.1. Yeah. 0.1. So that 0.1 will be times 10. So times 10, then it means it will give me $1 on my $10 capital. Is that hope for you? So even though you have $30, you can use $10 for 3 coins and multiply your chances because you are multiplying the leverage. Okay? So here, I'm telling the robot that I want 10x, then I multiply 6 times 10. So I put 0 here. 6 times 60. Are you getting it? If it is 5, then I put 6 times 5, 30. So you see, as I put 6, 10, it is showing me $55, but that $55 is in virtual, not in real. So this $55 means it will buy first buy amount 5.5. Let me see whether the message is home. Is the message home, please? Is the message home, please? Mr. Musa, you just follow. I am multiplying it. As I am doing it, that is how you're supposed to do. Is the message home? You see me multiplying. You just change and you multiply. Is the message home? If I put 10 here, now it's difficult for me to know how much. Then I go in my calculator, that 6 that I put here times 10. What the calculator will give to me, then I come and put here. Is the message home? If I put here is 7, 7 is giving me $5 of the coin. Then if I put 10, I go on my calculator and multiply 7 times 10. The result that it will give to me, that is what I will put here. Now I'm done with the explanation. So, for you to not waste time, the first thing you're supposed to do, you multiply, you do your leverage plus the amount here. Then you first buy the coin. You first buy the coin first. Then you come back and do the remaining one, because if you want to do everything, it will waste you time and it will take like 10 or 5 minutes. The coin will leave you there and you will be in fortunate. I hope the message is home. Okay. So now, sorry for that. So now, friends, it's amazing. I'll show you my results. So now, after you buy the coin, you have to go and buy it. If you multiply your leverage plus this place, you have to go and buy it. So you buy it, you save it, you confirm, then you buy it, you activate and buy. Then you put on Sabin remote settlement. You buy. Here must be on, here must be off. Okay? So if you don't want the robot to take your money faster, then you off here, and you on here. After I buy the coin finish, I'm going back to the trade settings now to set it properly according to the remaining of my $5. Because remember, the money is $10 and I'm making first buy amount 5. Don't trade without margin call, because the margin call will also help you. So the remaining $5, remember, the minimum amount of the first buy is 5. So if you buy $5, you can divide the remaining $5 into 2 margin calls, which is 2.5. Or it's up to you. You can do 1 margin call. So here you have nothing to change. Don't come and change the margin call limit or margin call or what and what. You leave it there. Then go on your margin configuration. Margin configuration. You go on margin configuration here. Then when you tap on it, it means if you decide to open only 1 margin call, then it means the robot is going to work here. Do you agree with me? If you decide to open 2 margin calls, then it means the robot is going to work up to here. First buy amount $5, the remaining $5 you buy 250, 250, making 250 times 2, 5 plus first buy amount, which is 10. Sorry, let me see in the chat, because I want you to understand it properly. Is the message, is my message home? Have you understood it? If you don't, then let me know I repeat it. Have you understood it? For you to get the proper results, you multiply the first buy amount into the leverage that you multiply. Okay, so let's go. So now you see the settings here is for $60, but I'm not touching it. I'm just changing where my money will carry me to. That's the place. The remaining will leave it there. So if I'm opening 2 margin calls, it means I want the robot to buy only my $10 maximum. Then the third margin call, I'll go and increase it to stop the robot to use my money to buy. Then I put 99. That is my opinion. 99%. Remind you, the level that you put, it is times 10. So that leverage also work here, not here. So if you put times 10, it means this 0.5, it will be times 10 before the robot will buy. So 0.5 times 10, it's 5% drop, not 5, not 0.5. If your leverage is times 20, then this 0.5, the robot will wait for it to go down 0.5 times 20, which is 10%. So it means for you to not waste time, you have to also calculate that place according to your leverage. So as the leverage here is 10x, 10 leverage, then it means this 0.5 will be times 10. It means the robot will wait for it to drop 5% before it will buy, and it will be very difficult. And here we want to maximize money. So here you can make 0.1. 0.1 times 5 is how much? It's 0.5. Or you can do 0.2. That is it, because your money is small. So you want the robot to wait before it buy the next course. So 0.2 times 5, it is 2%. Or you can do times 10, 0.1. So 0.1 times 10 leverage, it's giving you 1%. So here 1%, here you can put 1.5. Okay? So here you can put 0.2 times 10 is 2%. Yeah. Here you can put 2%. So this 0.1 means 1%. Here 0.2 means 2%. I hope the message is clear. Then you stop the robot here for him to not use your money on the third coin. It means, dear robot, this 99% that you are seeing here is times 10. So it means it will wait for the coin to drop 999% before it will buy for you. Meaning the coin will never go there. So you will not use your remaining 20 that you have there. Then you come to this place as your first buy amount is 10. It means you are using first buy amount $5. The remaining $5 you are dividing into 2. So for you to get $2.5, because half of $5 is 2.5. So you come and put here half. Half of 1 is 0.5. You see? So it means 0.5 here, 0.5 here, 0.5 here, meaning the $5, which is first buy amount, times 0.5 is giving you 2.5. Here, times 0.5 is giving you 2.5. 2.5. So 2.5 times 2 is giving you $5. So here is 2.5, 2.5 times 2 is how much? $5. Then the $5 using here plus the first buy amount $5. You see, it is $10. So you see the calculation, it is $10. So you do it like that. Here 0.5, 0.5, and here you put 99. So if your remaining money can cover you to 3 margin calls, then you calculate it, then the 4th margin call, you put this negative there. If it can help you to find margin call, then the 6th margin call, you put the negative there, meaning you are not going to change your settings for your strategy. I hope the message is home. Then you tap on confirm. Then this part, make it 0.1 for it to close it faster for you. Remember, in the future, things can go hard. So when there's an opportunity, you take fast more money, you scrap it, and you run away. So here, 0.1, 0.1. Then you save it. So when you save it, you see it's not saving. So let me go back. I hope you got it. So when you save it, the robot has already buy it. So when you buy it, it means the profit that you make on the $10. Let's go in the calculator. I will show you that it is good. It is working perfectly. The profit that you will make on the $10, let's say $10 times 1%, you see, is giving you 0.1. But as your leverage is times 10, then the 0.1 times 10 will give you $1. Times 10 will give you $1, you see. So with your $10, you can make $1 on a trade. Just imagine, because it's very easy to fast get $1. So imagine you have $30. Instead of you to put it on 1 coin, you can put it into 3 coins. So each 10 coins, you set like this, you make $1, $1. How much? Is it not $3? $3 on the three coins. And remind you, sometimes if you are lucky, the coin will fix, it will sell fast, and you will go for another one. It will sell fast, you will go for another one. That one is sweet in the night, and you will go for another one. So before daybreak, you will get your full money. Now look at it here. You see? The how do you call it? This is my other account. The $1 here gave me this 30 cents. Look, 30 cents, 41 cents, link, WLD. I use $10 to do these 3 points. WLD, 35 cents. WLD, 35 cents. You see? 32 cents. So 32 plus 35, how much? 65 plus 41 is more than $1. Are you seeing it? It's because I was busy at work that I couldn't do. If I go for many signals, I would have made almost $5 with that my $10, 50% of my $10. So you see how sweet it is. So if you want to make the money, you have to make your priority the down. When the coin is falling down, then you short it than doing long. So by this time, it is what time is it? It is after 10, 20 minutes after 10. You can go and position yourself in between 11 and 4 a.m. Then you pick it, it sell, you pick it, it sell, you pick it, it sell. Now, remind you remember, I always say the Sabin remote settlement is where there is the money. Do you know that? Are you aware that the level that we multiply, it also works on the margin cost, that Sabin mode? Here, for example, wait, I'll show you something. You see here, on this Solana, you see the $9. When I tap on it, the Solana in the sub cell, which is the margin call cell, has given me $6 because my leverage was 10. So it means that 0.6 times 10 was $6. So it went even more than 1%. You see, so it gave me $6.77. When I saw that money, I even thought that the coin has closed the deal, but it didn't close it. It hasn't self-finished. You see, it is still there. Are you seeing? So when I tap on it, it has bought the fifth one again. So this fifth margin call here that you are seeing, I'm going to trade settings. This fifth margin call that you are seeing here, when I come on allocation, I understand. Sorry, here. Distribute and take profit allocation. You see, I put 1.6. So this 1.6, the robot has given me 1.6 times 10. That's why you are seeing the $6. Because here it is, I think it is, I forgot the amount of money. The fifth call, I think it is $6 that the robot took to buy. The fifth call. So that's $6 and something dollars. When it reached to sell, I saw that it has given me that 1.6 times 10. That's why you are seeing the $6 there. So when I come back here on the history of the trade, I'm going to the history of the trade. Here. You will see that. You see subsell. Are you seeing it? Subsell. Sorry. The 1.4, it was 1.6, but it has removed that 0.3 from it. That's why it's showing it sold at 1.4. So that 1.4% gave me $6. It's supposed to give to me $46. Sorry, it's supposed to give to me how do you call it? $0.6. 0.6, 0.6. But it gave me $6. You see, the subset. So that one is very crazy. So imagine my $555. If I put it and I open margin call, fifth margin call, sixth margin call, seventh margin call, $5, $5, $5, or $6, $6, $6. So that 1.3% or 1.4% that we put in the fourth job, it will give us 1.3% times 10. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So now I am done. So if you make on your $10, you make $1. It means your money now will become $11. So please, when you are going to buy the next one, instead of you to make the first buy amount $6, well, $5, you make 6. So that $1 is on the 6. Then the 5 is there for the 2 margin cost. If you make another $1 or $2, you put on it to change your first buy amount. Is that clear for you? Okay, now I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you got it. So let me see whether you understood it, whether this class has helped you, whether it's clear. Mr. How do you call him? Mr. Musa, I have made the calculation. Now it's up to you to use it, how you will use it, how you will use your knowledge to make the skill. I hope it's clear for you. Yeah, so that is it. Those people that you are seeing there in the group saying, I used only $30, I made $10. It is working. It's because they understood the strategy and they make the calculation. So I have shown you the secret. I say you have $30, you can trade $10 times three coins. So each coin, if you make $1, it is $3. You don't go for signal because you're supposed to go. Before, if they send the signal, make sure you are going to check with the knowledge that I teach you, the indicators, you apply on it. It's not by force. If somebody send, even though it's with the videos that send the signal, you have to make sure to check it because you are trading in the future. I have teach you almost 6 months these signals. So it applies also on the future trading. Is the message home and clear for you, please? Is the message home and clear for you? Now I'm done. Is there any question, please? Is there any questions, ladies and gentlemen? So if there is no question, then I wish you good night and thank you for being here. Bye from now. We see you tomorrow. I will repeat the same thing. Thank you. Bye.